children. Last trip. 1, 2, 3. Gypsy!
We're here in the South Atoll on our second to last day of Tubbataha season. It is absolutely gorgeous out here, June 17. Sun is coming up, my favorite types of clouds, and this season has been absolutely spectacular. We did 11 trips so far and very successful season. Minimum things break down, but we always manage to cope because this boat we have 2 of everything, so redundancy and safety is a priority always. And just a shout out to all of our guests from all the globe and local. So we got a lot more local people this year, which is nice to see, and we're gonna enjoy the rest of the trip at Del Semrac, one of our favorites. Stunning out here. Just stunning. Enjoy the dive! Okay, it's the final day, final night of the Tubbataha season 2025. Super success, 11 trips down, and we're on our way back home to Dauin, actually cruising on a perfect night, flat sea, and ending it off with one of the most spectacular dives with a whale shark.
Unbelievable. The last dive what we did in the whole Tubbataha season, really up to the last dive, he came to us and then he turned back to us again.
2 times.
2 times. It was amazing. It means for me, he came to say, hey, bye-bye, see you next year.
Exactly.
Hey, 25 is over, let's rock the 26th season for Tubbataha.
And for anyone that was on the boat, with the Gypsy, with Sea Explorer, we want the bottom of our hearts, thank you for choosing us and let us make your holiday the very best. So until next time guys, 2026, Tubbataha, for now, Visayas.
Yay, let's rock it.
Hey, swimming here! Margaret, the boat. See, Margaret. Oh yeah! Hey! Hey! Wow, big ones. These are really big.
Okay, let's go. Let's go to Cebu City.
We're actually at Pura Vita, wrapped up the season in Tubbataha at a small sunset cruise this evening, and now we gotta go to Cebu for some maintenance, maybe a week, let's see. So 10-hour cruise tonight.
just hitting the breakfast. But thanks to our crew.
But we removed all the cushions. It's gonna be cleaning for the dry dock. But we're gonna enjoy lovely eggs and bread. And from home we brought some candy.
Passion fruit.
Sentro mo muna dire, no.
This is always the most stressful by far. So right now there's actually a boat in the dry dock, so we just have to wait for him to finish. But in the meanwhile we are tied up on either side, and then in the back we're also tying up to one of the boats here. So 4 ropes all around the boat to secure so we don't bump into some rocks. There's a small tour of the room we're staying in. This is called the Frogfish Room, and comes with lots of storages, wardrobe, safety locker, private air conditioning controls here.
It's really cold here inside though.
Yeah. Lights, one is up. And then of course private bathroom.
It's really huge.
So we can have a toilet here and a shower. Very nice. But we just arrived in Marina Porters and it's sunny outside, so I just got new DIY sunglasses, only 47 pesos.
Perfect.
And let's see if we're dry docking today or the next. Kind of magenta, everything is pink now. Yeah.
It's actually for the girl. That shade is for the girl.
Alright, so we just had a couple of hours of meetings this morning with the electrician and some of the staff here at the marina. And this is our whole list we're going to be doing here in the dry dock. Few items that the boat needs to be out of the water, and that should only take 2-3 days maybe, and then we bring it back in the water, and then we have all the things here that we need to check or do again or replace. A lot of things, you know, boat maintenance for sure.
I'm not the chef, guys. The chef for the boat.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow. The chefs left us, but they left us with a good food, sinigang.
Yeah.
Wow, smells good.
Baboy.
Very good.
Mga alas 7 la. Alas 5.
Okay, it's Sunday, so we're gonna go to the city, but we're skipping a little bit of traffic by taking the dinghy around, and then we have to find a taxi or Grab. Have a lovely city day, Cebu City. What's your plan today, Jack?
We'll just go to my friend to get the car. We're purchasing tomorrow,
Very good.
and then make a deal for our shorts.
New shorts.
New shorts.
New shorts for our crew.
For the crew.
Alright.
Party here.
Really cool. Look. They're planting some, I think it's the slimy one. And also the calabasa there. There's a calabasa, there's okra.
Okra, calabasa,
Sili.
People growing here under the bridge. That's cool.
Even in the bridge, huh?
We're now on Mactan Island. I think we're gonna get a taxi over to Cebu City now. Gotta find one. Maybe look it up on Grab now. Man, volleyball. First time taking the new bus. We're going over Mactan Bridge. chilling. Alright, first new of these vans, buses gone, and we're gonna go to a park mall. I was like 20 pesos each instead of 300 in the Grab. And pretty fast actually. I think it's the same speed as the taxis because you just go along the traffic speed. We're gonna go to Ayala right away. This one actually has aircon working. So it's cool in here, it's nice. Alright, welcome to the concrete jungle of Cebu. Let's go to the mall. First thing first, we gotta find breakfast. So we got a meat pies because they're reminding of New Zealand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or meat pies all the time. We got a taste test. Cutting it down is warm and thick, for sure. I just got water in my mouth. Definitely not like in New Zealand, but still good, different flavor. I like it. How many Smurfs high are you? 5.5.
Yeah, how about you? 6.
Sorry about the background noise, but there's like
It's a movie
travel
time.
show, and we just finished that movie of How to Train Your Dragon. It was amazing.
It was filmed in Iceland.
Yeah, they even had the Icelandic flag at the credits. That's pretty cool. Small world, guys. Small world. Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah, that's what we did before, my love. Vikings, hunted dragons. Oh, yeah, good story. You know, there's one Filipino skill.
Yeah.
Tell you guys, one good Filipino skill.
What?
Immune to sound.
Yeah.
Completely immune to sound. Okay, second day in the dry dock or the marina. We're going to shop supplies today before the work starts. Getting some spare pumps they want to have on the boat just in case, and then we're doing some repiping work because they get full of barnacles, so we gotta clean that. And yeah, full list of things we're gonna do. Bye. So the guys are gonna be spending probably a whole day shopping. But I love this type of stores, machinery. Alright, we're spending some quality time here together. Going for our ride. Go! You're last. Come on. Oh, turbo! Focus! Whoa, big spin! First place! Oh my god!
I got first!
It was like at the last second. Alright, we are back in Lapu-Lapu, or Mactan actually. Took the dinghy out from the marina, and the dry dock was a bit of a spectacular failure because the boat in front of us can't go out in the water until a few days later. So we don't know when we're getting access to the dry dock. Well, that's all good. We have plenty of time to do all the things on the boat. So maybe in a week I'll be flying back to Cebu City to monitor the dry docking phase because it's quite technical, so I have to be there to assist the guys a bit. So we're gonna go back to Negros, but I think we'll make a stop on the way for overnight.
We're going to Malbual.
See this feature? Whoa. Upgrades.
We're leaving.
Let's go!
4 hours later, made it to mobile. Back is hurting a bit, maybe I'm getting older, but the plastic seat always sliding down. That's funny. Welcome to mobile.
Here, let's go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, my love.
Thank you.
So now, is so many dragon fruit that needs to be harvested.
Let's do it.
Yee.
When I was away in Tubbataha, they were making these steps all around the dragon fruit, so it's much more easier for us to walk around because of the steepness. So come take a look. I think it's a really good progress and super nice to walk on. I think we're just gonna put some cement, not tiles, nothing slippery obviously, but something with a good grip, and we can easily walk around the farm. The first one we're gonna harvest today is actually this one here, Brunei. It's been well over 45 days on the branch, and according to the YouTube universe, that's about the time.
But it's still green.
Yeah, and it doesn't turn pink or red, this one. Stays green. All you can know is if it's cracking or starting to be wiggly. Kind of hard to tell because it's touching. Yeah, quite wiggly. So let's try that one. That's a variety we've never tried. And they say it's the coconut flavor. White flesh inside. Kind of hard to get it here. Very small, but should be new flavor. Now we're gonna move on to another variety we have never tasted. This one. I think it's a Nicaraguan. Not really sure, but it's been on the branch for a very long time. Finally pink.
Whoa, it's
Huge. Heavy, this one. Wiggle test, good. Cracking, perfect. And also the color. For sure, ready to eat. Wow, it's heavy. I think it's close to 2 pounds for sure. Heavy, huh? This basket will be heavy soon.
Yeah.
Lots of new branches, fruits. Here's a new fruit we never tasted before. So I'm excited for that. While I was away, this one got fruited. Always remove the flower because it creates rot, insects. And here we know the pollen set because you can see a clear line between yellow and green. That's how you know the pollination was successful, and we didn't do anything with these guys. Just self-pollinating variety. So nice. See, this flower is just completely rotted. Ugh. More steps over here. Super nice to walk on. Yep, we'll put cement all. And unfortunately, this one bloomed while I was away. This is the Assunta 5 Paco, one of the most beautiful flowers, they say. You see red, pinkish. And I hope it got pollinated by the bees the natural way. And it looks like there's a lot of pollen. So we'll see in a few days if it worked. And I think this flower might actually bloom tonight. Not really sure what happened here, but the flower, it actually bloomed, this one. But maybe it didn't catch the pollen. And you can see the fruit is already yellow, so it's not gonna continue growing. Maybe it was the heavy rain.
Yeah.
That could be. You know, the rain can actually wash the pollen away. Not everything is success, but here you see a lot of success. This one complete for sure. And a big fruit.
Wow, that's
It's pretty, huh? Oh boy, see, it's cracked, my love. See, there's a,
ready.
yeah, cracked. You can see the flesh, and some ants are there already. So might have to cut it in half, clean it well. And here's probably the smallest fruit. Why is it so small, this one? Look at that.
Super small.
Maybe we'll leave it on for a little bit longer. Oi, are you serious?
Ah, okay.
What the hell? This one is completely open. Look at that. This one is perfect. It's cracking a bit, but no, can't see the flesh. Another one.
Okay, these are the things that we got. The 7 dragon fruits, and though it should be 9 because the 2 are too much ripe. And now, let's go. And we're gonna put this in the refrigerator, stay for like 1 hour, and then we're gonna eat it later. Let's go. Nice, super nice steps. See this door? It's a dragon fruit. Let's go up. Up, go up now. Yeah, go up now. Go. Up. To the way. To the way. To the way. I like the steps.
How heavy do you think it is?
Eh, 4 kilos. Chacha, what is that? Yeah? What is that, Chacha? It's a dragon fruit, Chacha. You? You want some? Yeah. Want some, Jake?
Okay, small adventure now. We're gonna go up into the mountain coffee shop, and then we gotta go to the city to buy some things for stuff we gotta go do at the office today. Beautiful day. Look, here's Joseph clearing the road. Nice one, Joseph. We help the barangay as well, clean the road, maintain. And we're not the only ones, our neighbors do it as well. I'll show you in a second. They cleaned everything where the cement part is. So it's a community based here how things work. Really nice to see. And this section here, for example, last week was full of mud and leaves and all of that, but the community cleans it. So like how it works here is basically if you have a house here or there, everybody cleans their area. Same here. This used to be full of sand. This part, now they cleaned everything. Very nice. So that's why we're also cleaning out. You guys are good neighbors too. All right, welcome to Baslay coffee shop, one of our favorites. Super cool here. Temperature probably 20 degrees Celsius. Extreme cold here. Nearly freezing for my Filipino wife. She's wearing jacket. And they made some nice changes here. Upgraded the restaurant and the cafe. Oh wow, look at that. What is that? It looks like a Pokemon, yeah. So, what is that?
It's hachoko de kasikuate.
Mmm,
Do that?
very good. Perfect for cool temperature here. Fantastic break, hot choco, energized, and now we gotta go to the city and buy some tarpaulins. We got some equipment we gotta cover in case of a rain, and then we gotta buy some chips and snacks because tomorrow we're doing a sunset cruise with a group of Americans called the Kitsy Camp. So it's a dive agent that brings families from America on their diving holiday with young kids, teach them how to scuba dive and have a really safe and family friendly holiday. You know, make sure kids are not doing something bad during their teenage years. So I guess if you're a parent and you want to keep your growing kids busy, scuba diving is a great option. Now we're in the heart of Dumaguete City, the old school vibes, really cool. We're gonna go buy some stuff here, I think in the Super Plaza.
This is our first time.
I've actually never been here, first time. It's quite nice. Where are we now?
I don't know the name. I learned this when I was walking around. And they have so many things here for the boat. Look.
Spine board. Well, we're getting 6 meters of tarpaulin.
They have so many here.
All right, we're back inside, and it's the moment of truth. We've been cooling them down for about an hour, and I'm so excited to try the Brunei, the coconut flavored one, allegedly, and then the Nicaraguan, which is supposedly to be very sweet. So let's start with the big one. Oh,
That's really huge.
that is super pinkish. Look at the size of this one. Taste test. New flavor activated. Mmm. Oh. It's very similar to the Moroccan red. Very similar actually. But more firm texture, much more dense. The Moroccan is more watery, like a bursting out like a watermelon, but this one is keeping all the liquid and everything intact. Very sweet and a little bit of candy taste after it.
Oh, this is really huge too.
It's so big. Gets better.
Wow.
For me, it's like a little bit of candy taste.
Yeah, candy is something. There's an aftertaste.
Yeah, it's really candy taste. Bruni. Whoa, look at that. Completely different, huh?
Yeah.
Just try like that. I don't think it's ripe actually.
Maybe it's not ripe.
It's not ripe.
Ay, ay, ay.
So, lesson learned. I guess you want to really have the crack happening. It was only wiggling. So we might have picked it maybe 10 days too early. They say 45 days and we've been more than that. Okay, we'll try the next one. I think I like this one more than the Moroccan.
Yeah, it's so big.
And for the first fruit, it's very good because the next fruit is much more sweeter. Check this out. We're making the form for the steps around the farm. 2 blocks of cement and let that solidify, and then we're gonna move that over to the farm. Very nice. What I'm most happiest about the operation with the boat is that everybody has been safe, no accident. That's always the most important to us, and able to showcase the very best of the underwater world for Philippines, for guests around the globe and locally now as well. So great 2 weeks, always active, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.